Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your weekly love reading for this week of May 10th to the 17th. Time is fluid, and stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac signs, feelings, and actions towards you for the week. So let's see what's going on here for love this week. Leo, bear with me as I read for single, separated, and in partnership. Take what's yours, leave the rest behind. So your overall energy is higher self. With no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. So you are getting a lot of messages and a lot of downloads from your higher self this week, specifically connected to your love life. Now, there could be something going on where you are asking for guidance on what to do, whether if you're single or in a relationship or uncertain about what to do, that something could be in the energy of maybe a past person. But it definitely does look like you are in this position of receiving answers and guidance of what to do in a relationship, what to do in your single life, whatever the case may be. Pay attention because your higher self is directly trying to talk to you about a relationship or your love life this week. Let's see what else you got going on here. Leo, you also have emotional freedom. All right, so this card coming through is a very specific energy. Emotional freedom is tied to being able to be yourself and being able to be vulnerable and free to be you. So if you are in a relationship and there is a lack of emotional freedom, you could be having a reflective moment with yourself on if this is right for you. You may be in a single phase for some of you Leos, specifically working on opening up your heart, working on opening up your energy. But emotional freedom comes in when there is a sense of some guidance of being more open and more vulnerable, and or specifically reflecting on a person or a relationship. Does this person make me feel emotionally free? Do I feel fearful when I want to be emotional or vulnerable or sensitive? If you are in a connection where you are fearful of being too vulnerable, there's your answer. So let's see what else you got going on here and get some details. There could be a specific conversation or moment for you this week where you feel the need to test how emotionally free you can be with somebody. Let's see what we have in your details and see how this will go. We have tribe. So there's your spiritual tribe coming in saying we're here. So it's not only just your higher self, it's your tribe that's also coming through, your spirit team, your passed on loved ones. So it looks like for a lot of you Leos, you may be questionable about your love life this week, specifically asking for guidance or answers. Some of you may have options and you're in the position of wondering who is the best option. Some of you are wondering if a relationship is good for you. It definitely looks like you are asking questions to your spirit team about your love life right now. Let's see. You have communication. I knew there was something here with conversation. And we have guide. I mean, geez. The guide card in this deck would be a spirit guide guiding you. You have higher self and you have tribe. I mean, your angelic team is taking the forefront in your love life this week for whatever reason they feel why. You may feel like there is some type of conversation that's needed between you and your person to express feelings, emotions. If you have been hiding how you feel towards something or someone, or maybe even towards yourself, it could be very beneficial for you to talk about it and like get it off of your chest. Let's see, emotional freedom here with your overall energy. I mean, geez, the amount of guidance that you're getting in this reading towards your love life is, I've never seen these three cards come out like this: higher self, tribe, and guide. So it looks like there's a conversation that is going to be sparked this week, whether somebody reaches out to you, whether this is a conversation with a totally new person, or this is a conversation with your current energy. There is some type of communication that is going to be highlighted for you this week for love. Your overall energy from the tarot is sadness and isolation with the 3 of Swords. So I feel like something is bothering you, or some of you may actually want to express, right, something that you're feeling. Or, you know, sometimes the 3 of Swords comes out when you may be in a position of scared to hurt another person's feelings. Like, for example, some of you may feel the need to remove yourself from a relationship or to reject somebody that's coming in. And there could be a little bit of a split energy where part of you feels bad, but then another part of you feels like this is right for you. So you're either expressing some type of pain and hurt, having a conversation that revolves around a specific issue, and or, you know, you could be in the process of hurting somebody else's feelings. But it's in the process of you choosing yourself, but it doesn't mean it's still not going to cause another person hurt, you know? So with the 3 of Swords, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So there it is. Your overall energy is an attempt to save a connection, an attempt to have a compromising conversation. So it looks like even if you are in the position of thinking about leaving somebody, it does look like this person may definitely try to work it out with you. There's definitely some type of energy here. Some of you are going to hear from somebody that once did hurt you. 3 of Pentacles for me, yes, that would be a conversation, but it's also a pentacle energy. So this could lead to an in-person energy, or the attempt could be to get together with you in person to have the conversation, or an attempt to get together with you from a conversation if you're not actually having an in-person conversation this week. 3-3 in your overall energy. Pay attention to the 3s. What else is coming your way is the 10 of Swords. Your influence is the Justice card. What's unexpected is the 3 of Cups. Geez, now you have 3-3-3. Your advice is the 10 of Wands. Oh my gosh. And your outcome is the Ace of Wands. All right, so if this is not somebody that you had an ending with, it looks like there is some type of either new person that comes in after you finally emotionally free yourself from an ending that, you know, it could have happened recently. It could have happened 3 years ago. It could have happened 3 months ago. But you have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands here. And 10s give completion in the suit of the tarot. So a really big message here is somebody trying to save a relationship. The Justice card is in your position, so either you felt wronged by this person, maybe there was already a divorce with this individual. With all these 3s, I do feel like some of you felt like this person did put you in a third-party situation. But your outcome is the Ace of Wands, showing me either A, you're going towards new and you're letting the ending happen, you're letting the closure close itself, or you are allowing the closure to happen and you're giving it another chance. It's one or the other. It's either you're like, I'm glad we had this conversation, but I'm going towards new. It's out there. I see it. It's available for me to grab it. And or others of you are definitely going to give this person a chance to stay with you, continue, or to come back in. And you have the 3 of Cups in your unexpected energy. So it is unexpected to have a reconciliation or to have a reunion with this person. Some of you, it's very unexpected, the conversation that you're going to have with them. They may say certain things that you have always been like waiting to hear. But let's clarify this here. 10 of Swords, of what else is coming your way. Knight of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, Empress. Somebody wants to put effort into you. Somebody wants to put effort into this connection. Either after some type of betrayal, after some type of hurt, or after some type of period of time. But I feel with this Ace of Wands, especially for singles or people who are like super over it and this person just doesn't get the hint, I feel like there is this big energy of, no, I know that there's got to be something better out there. You have a boatload of threes here, so I would definitely pay attention to the number 3 connected to this energy. Once you start seeing a lot of 3 show up for you this week is probably when this energy is manifesting or very close for you. But somebody is like passionate towards you. They're very, I want to put effort into this, Leo. I want to make it work. Some of you might work with this person, or there could have been some work situation involved at one point in time. On the Justice card of your influence, you have the 6 of Swords. Why are we backwards here? All right, 6 of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. So yeah, in your influence, you're either allowing the connection to heal, 6 of Swords, moving forward into the relationship, allowing the mutual connection to grow, form, or reform. But there it is. Others of you are on your boat in the 6 of Swords, and you're like, I already made my final decision. I'm heading elsewhere. So, you know, free will is a thing, for sure. On the 3 of Cups of what's unexpected, this unexpected reconciliation, reunion, whatever the case may be, could it be an unexpected offer to go on a date? Page of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups again. Ooh, some of you may have more than one person coming in. The 8 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. If it's a past person, I feel like for some reason, I'm feeling like if you do want a past person to come back in, there is a high potential that this might not be the past person you would like to come back in. But there could be something that needs to be healed with this person because of their return. But you do have the 3 of Cups here twice. So some of you may get a reconciliation energy from multiple past people. And at least one of those energies you might be interested and open to seeing where it could go again. Now, in relationships, Leos, I definitely do feel like there is this energy of, all right, I'm going to give it a chance, but I'm not going to put too much faith into it, or I'm not going to give it a chance and I'm just going to look towards the future. But you do have an unexpected feeling of somebody wanting to put in effort or somebody wanting to share their love with you, either after like a lack of love or like some hurt or something happened. On the 10 of Swords with your advice to put down any burdens you may feel, 7 of Cups, 9 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the 8 of Swords, oh my gosh, and the Hermit. Okay, so this is your advice. Very specific. If this relationship is going to drive you crazy or drive you crazy again, stay in solitude. If you feel mentally and emotionally more free, then it could be beneficial for you to continue on or give a chance. But if you have lost yourself or you potentially did lose yourself in the past with this individual, I'd be a little bit weary. I'd be a little weary. And that is probably why you have guide, tribe, and higher self, because you might have a little bit of a back and forth energy with this where part of you is like, well, I really love this person, or I really did love this person, or this or that. And then, yeah, the other part of you that's like, all right, well, I didn't like what I went through, or I feel like maybe because there is a little bit of like a self-respect thing here, especially with Justice and the Empress. Those are my two like self-respect cards. So I feel like there could be a back and forth where it's like your heart saying one thing, your mind is saying another. On the Ace of Wands as your outcome, we have the 5 of Pentacles. There you go. I'm telling you, not everybody here is going to give this a chance. The 8 of Wands. Oh my gosh, here's my conversation card. And the communication card is literally out as well. This deck is very specific up here. From my own even experience with using it for myself, not even just on camera. It's a very, very specific deck. So the fact that you now have the 8 of Wands in your outcome too, there's definitely something about communication. 4 of Cups, And the moon. Yeah. So for some reason here, you're hearing a lot of things, but at this point in time, this week is surrounded by communication and conversation. So, you know, people can say things, and that's what it looks like your outcome is. It's like, is this person just saying this? Is this person just expressing this? Or is this something that this individual actually does? Is this something this individual can actually do? So it's giving like a matching words to actions energy. And, you know, if this is multiple people here and maybe a potential of a new suitor coming in, you could have the same energy towards it, you know, especially in the beginning of connections. Sometimes there is that like, all right, is this person just like trying to win me over? Is this person just trying to get closer to me? And then they're going to be a totally different person after I let them in. There's something going on this week about, is this just talk? Or does this hold true depths? Not depths. What the heck is the word I'm looking for? I can think it, and I can feel like I could see the word, but I can't like actually say it. Like, is it just words, or is it actually something that this person will actually do? So something's coming in. Some type of reach out, some type of meeting, some type of exchange of energy, some type of conversation that's going to be highlighted for you this week. But your outcome does look like you're in this position of like, all right, were those just like a lot of sweet and amazing words? Or can this person actually, oh, there it is. Will this person actually live up to what they're saying? And it looks like you don't really even know either to a certain extent. And that's why you have all of this spiritual guidance coming in, helping you read between the lines and helping you listen to your gut feeling and your intuition. So let's see here. Leo, we're going to look all the way into Aries to Pisces now, and the all signs, portions, feelings, and actions. The zodiac signs that came out in your spread, you have strong Libra, you do have Taurus, Pisces, Virgo. Yeah. All right, here we go. Take what resonates with this portion as well. First up is Aries. We both know I'm not the one for you, and the Strength card. So it could be that you and Aries need a break, or you two are just better off away from each other. There could have been certain things that happened or occurred. And with the Seven of Wands, so there is some slight defensive energy from an Aries, or you may be coming through defensive towards an Aries right now, especially the fact that the Strength card is there. Next up is Taurus. I know I was a distraction from your pain and the Three of Wands. So Taurus is anticipating what's going to happen next between the two of you. And with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there could be a strong possibility that you could be dealing with a Taurus who is hard to read, or they could be this energy where they only open up when they feel like it's going the way that they want it to go to. Some of you may also be dealing with a Taurus who like is holding on to you very strongly. But there is an anticipation of opening up between the two of you, but it doesn't look like it's really happening just yet. Gemini, the timing just wasn't right for us in the Knight of Cups. So Gemini still has feelings for you, but they are indicating that the timing was off between the two of you. They do have interest. They do have some type of wanting to pursue you. But the Knight of Cups is on a journey. So the Knight of Cups would be one of those knights that could be in pursuit to everything. So I do feel like some of you are dealing with a Gemini who is just still exploring what's out there with love, or they're just an explorer. And that might not be exactly what you want. There could be a blockage up because of that. Cancer, I bury myself in work to forget you, and the Nine of Swords. So there is stress and overthinking between this connection of you and Cancer. Sleepless nights. Some Cancers could even be like crying over you, and the Emperor. So Cancer is trying to distract themselves as much as they possibly can. But I don't think they're doing a good job with that. Some of you may also be overthinking and having a lot of fear-based energy connected to a Cancer. But it looks like the fear is coming from or stemming from feeling like there's a high possibility they felt like you were their person, or you felt like they were your person. And there is some type of trying to avoid the feelings of this connection this week in whatever way, shape, or form. Some of you may actually even work with a Cancer. Leo, I can't stop thinking about you, and Judgment. So it could be a fellow Leo trying to come back in. They can't stop thinking about you, and here they come in with a message. Page of Wands for me would be like a quick text message or possibly something like a message on social media. But they're coming back in. They want to resurface. They want to talk to you and or get your attention with that Page of Wands. If you're already with a Leo, there could be some type of like good energy or like surprise that they are going to come in with this week. And I say surprise because the Judgment card to the Page of Wands would be like this energy of somebody planning something in the past and finally getting ready to show it to you or tell you about it. I'm sorry, Virgo. I was about to say Taurus. I wish I could take back my words, and the Ten of Pentacles. So Virgo may have said certain things that maybe messed with the stability or the trust of the connection. They wish they could take back something that they said, but with the Queen of Cups, they still feel emotionally involved or emotionally connected to you. They want to still stay connected to you, but they may have definitely said something that hurt your feelings. And this week, they may definitely try to make things better between the two of you and re-stabilize the connection. Some of you share a family with a Virgo, or there is a family dynamic there. Libra, I will wait for a sign from you in the Ten of Swords. So ending or some type of betrayal here between you and a Libra. Page of Pentacles. I feel like they're hoping for a chance to be apologetic, or they're hoping that you decide to reach out and apologize to them. Somebody feels the need to apologize here, or somebody feels the need to receive an apology from somebody here. They're waiting for a sign from you, and with the Page of Pentacles here, they do want to restart the connection, but I feel like there could be some type of intimidation or fear of coming your way. Next up is Scorpio. You came closer than anyone, and the Seven of Swords. So Scorpio only lets you get as close as what makes them feel comfortable. So you could be feeling like you are dealing with an avoidant Scorpio, and with the Knight of Swords coming through, Scorpio towards you guys always gives me something weird. It never fails. It's weird. It's like Scorpio looks at themselves as being somebody who is very honest and straightforward, yet there is a level of avoidance to them. So some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. They could be very dry. You know, they aren't like very affectionate with their words. It's giving avoidant energy. But for some reason, Knight of Swords is showing me that you could be hearing from this person this week, or there is some type of communication or togetherness that's still involved despite their avoidant nature. It does look like they will continuously be avoidant. But they may say something harsh, or they may have said something harsh to you. All right, next up is Sagittarius. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And the Five of Cups. So Sagittarius is feeling upset, depressed, and down about this connection. You may also be feeling that way. And with the Hermit, it does look like there is some type of disconnect between the two of you, whether it is for a little bit or for a long time. It looks like somebody is lacking taking accountability here, and there is some type of separation. Some of you, there is disappointment upon long distance with you and Sagittarius. Next up is Capricorn. I hid who I really am from you, and the Four of Swords. So this is an inaction card. Okay, but you have the Tower and the Six of Pentacles. Some of you may hear from a Capricorn who just hasn't been saying anything for a while. It could be surprising, or maybe you've been ignoring a Capricorn and they still keep trying. Six of Pentacles would be a physical energy. So I would say that Capricorn may surprisingly want to get together with you, or wanting to be generous to you after either not doing anything or you not really letting them doing anything, or let them do anything. They are indicating they hid some type of aspect from you, but it could be that they surprisingly exposed some truth to you this week. I feel like they still want you with that energy, or they want to continue this despite their lack of effort that they could surprisingly be restoring. Aquarius, I look for you everywhere, and the Eight of Wands. So Aquarius is pulling the conversation card. So definitely could be a conversation between you and Aquarius that happens this week. They look for you everywhere, which gives an indication that they may feel like they can run into you to have this conversation. But the Two of Pentacles is here. So this conversation may revolve around a decision between the two of you, or deciding what to do for the future for the two of you. And lastly, we have Pisces. I wish things could be different and the world. So an ending between you and Pisces, or a cycle completion. Two of Cups. I feel like they still want to stay connected to you or be connected to you, but there is some type of distance between the two of you. Now, it doesn't have to be actual distance with the connection. There could be like long distance energy here. And Pisces wish things could be different in terms of you two living closer to each other. Others of you, I do feel like there could be some emotional detachment or full-on detachment that Pisces wishes that they could bridge the gap between the two of you and reconnect or have more connection. It's like Pisces definitely wants more emotion out of you, but they may not know exactly how to get it. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you. Leo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Leo, thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget, we do this once a week, so don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Thank you, Leos. Have a good week ahead and a good day or night wherever you are at in the world. Oh, forgot. A lot of y'all are always commenting about my nails. I did just change my nails, so here's the new nails. That will be for the next month or so. I know everybody loved my other nails that I had on, but I just had to change it, obviously, because they were growing out. But yeah, so there's the new ones. All right. That's what I got. Bye, Leos.